Boom! When was the last time we've done Pokemon Legends ZA, huh? Here I am. Shit, I can't show you the shinies I caught because I've literally already ported them over. Oh, actually, apart from this guy, yeah. Look at this goated individual. Yeah, Pokemon, please. Look at this guy. What a sweet, nice little guy. Very cool. That is not quite the game we're playing. Thank you. Not quite Procopia. Maybe at some point in the future. Being said, we should go to the hotel and try and create the donut. I accidentally did this segment here for a little bit. So you might miss out on a little bit of stuff. But here. Okay, the Delta recipe. What do we need? We need sweet, sour, and fresh. That is all. I think. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything that's sour and fresh? It'd be green and yellow. It'd be these two, okay. Hypercolbas. Okay. I think that's more or less done. But let's do it a little bit more just in case. There you go. Wait, what? Why? Why does that no longer work? Am I missing something? Okay. It's fresh enough. And we need something sour. Sour and sweet, ideally. We can have one of these. And then... there you go. Why? What are you missing? Does it need a little bit of spice? Oh, I need a little bit of spice. Okay, what do they recommend? Delta recipe. Okay, let's see. I hope it doesn't use any occas. Okay, Kelpsy. Let's take a look here. Alright. Payapa? Hyper. If you recognize what that's from, you are insane, by the way. Hyper Roselli. Hyper Colba. Hyper Colba. Am I blind? I must be. I think we placed one in earlier. There it is. And Hyper Cassid. I don't think this is... I don't think this is accurate. Another instance of why the number one answer that it gives you as AI is absolute bollocks. I thought maybe I'd give it one chance. Surely it can't fuck up something this simple, and it does. Get rid of all AI. Garbage. Kasib, Haban, Kolba, and Roselli. There you go. All received. Let me get started at once. Thank you, game mate. You're far better than anything AI can give, by the looks of it. There it is. Emerald green power, mega powered charging level 2. We'll probably want to bring Mega Frostlass into this. I've done it. Here it is. The key to meeting Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. A Delta old-fashioned donut. Wow, Ancha. When we first met you, I never would have guessed we'd end up all the way here. And now Karina's waiting on the roof to go face your final challenge. You started us off on this legendary story, Ancha. Time for you to get your happy ending. Thank you. And Phantom too. I know you three can do it. Yippee. God, how long has it been since we last actually played this, huh? Okay, who do we not... Who's gonna be, like, kind of worthless here? Loki? Honestly, it's Groudon. I still should have my level 100 Frostlass, right? Yeah. There you go. Let's do it. Oh, I wanted to go to the roof. Not the one that I selected. But let's take a look here anyway. We can go... Wait, can we go into the other rooms now? Oh, we can. Oh, right, this is Naveen's room. With a little canary plush. He likes to recount his daily adventures to it. Aww. Bro's room is messy as hell. Room 204. Ooh. Ooh. Imagine this is leaders. It's a pretty big bag. It seems to be stuffed with a large amount of clothing. From the Hoenn region, right? Because leaders from the Hoenn region originally. That's pretty cool. There's ball strings are lined up and waiting in front of the painting. That means we're missing Tawny's room. And the door's locked. Dude, why does the door look like old and... All these doors look really old and kind of gross. Anyway. Hey, this is our room. What are we doing here? Wait. We should go to the roof. I got distracted. Dude, Loki. This fan that I have in my room now is so nice. I don't know why my phone is restarting, but okay. Alright. Hey, Tony. It's finally time. Holy shit. I'm just counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace Lumiose and find Rayquaza. Hold on, let me turn on my phone again. I don't know why I decided, hey, I'm gonna restart now. But it did. Main reason why I wanna... Oh, because it ran out of battery. Really? I thought it was like full. Maybe my phone's getting old. I hope I don't have to replace it soon. Ugh. That would suck. I hate the process of getting new phones. It's the worst. Anyway. Anja's counting on us. Time to leap into hyperspace, Lumios, and find Rayquaza. Let's go! The Delta Old-Fashioned. It'd be really awkward if we just don't use the Delta Old-Fashioned. Well, let's go. We're going to use our Frostlass because obviously Rayquaza is a flying dragon type, meaning it is 4 times weak to ice. I'm going to battle Mega Rayquaza. Catch it and make Anja's dream come true. Holy shit, it's the fucking Sky Temple. That's pretty sick. This is the Sky Pillar, my bad. The Sky Pillar, right? I guess the space is taking the shape of a place related to Anja's story. I'm gonna get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon that ever Mega Evolved. That we know of. It isn't just Anja's dream that's coming true. Mine is too. Hyperspace Sky Pillar. Let's do this. I'm going to take on Mega Rayquaza with every ounce of strength I've got. Somehow sort of majestic? Or maybe solemn is more like it. And there's Lumios. Lumois! Look, up in the sky. Something's coming! Holy shit, the organ music? There he is! Dude. Rayquaza appeared. Dude, is he immediately coming at me? Crazy. Nice. He's still a beefy boy. Time to Mega Evolve. It's probably my most used Mega Evolution by like a lot. Especially because I use it in Pokemon Champions a lot too. Holy shit. Oh my god. Is he Draco Meteoring? Oh my god. Ow. We're gonna heal up a bit. There you go. Some Drain Kiss will do good. Nice. Alright, are we ready? Mega Evolution. Mega Rayquaza. Oh my god, he's coming for me. Oh my god, the frame drop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, my alarm's going off. Okay. That was awful timing. Oh my god. She just murdered Frostlass. Ow, ow, ow. Get away from me. Ow. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, he's quick. Not the meteor beam. What the fuck am I supposed to do there, bro? Okay, nice. That's big. Oh, dude, the music? Oh, let me turn up the music. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do DNC. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I just got railed in the face. You have cats running on your screen? Oh my god. Oh. I can't attack. Oh my god. Oh. Ugh. Come on. Diamond Storm! Holy shit. That's an intense ass fight, dude. It's time to catch Rayquaza. Okay, what Pokeball do we want to use here? Do we have a green one? I guess a Dusk Ball visually fits. But unfortunately we don't... You know what, we could also do like a Repeat Ball. Or a Sport Ball. Nah. Luxury Ball would be pretty cool. Let's do Dusk Ball. It's visually the closest. Yippee! 130. Quasar. We didn't have that much time left either. That's kind of crazy. Dude, it fucking laid out Frostlass. Stat diff, I guess. You really did it, Phantom. You caught Rayquaza. I can already imagine Anja smile when she hears the news. Same, because remember, we caught Rayquaza for Anja. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Neither can you, Tawny. Damn. Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you implying here? Coming at me like that? Come on, let's head back to Hotel ZA. Or Hotel Z. Anja's been waiting for this moment. I forget how dripped out my character looks here, dude. Phantom, you're back. That's right. How did it go with the Rayquaza? Go on, Phantom. Yes. Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. And it never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you all so very much. She's so cute. No, not at all. You made this happen, Ancha. Leader's right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts? If you say so. Yeah? What's the matter? It's nothing, really. I just felt a small pang when I realized that once I give Rayquaza to my dear mama, it'll be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef. Why would you have to stop? What? But as long as Hyperspace Lumiose is still around, we'll want to keep exploring it. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mum. But didn't you say she'd be busy on a shoot for a while longer? In short, please keep Ancha's Donuts open for us. Yeah, Gulpin agrees. I don't know what to say. You know, Ancha, I've been thinking. I've got a question for you. Why do you want to give Rayquaza to your mum again? I thought that such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama. That's a wonderful thought for a present, but what would happen after you gave it to her? Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon, but I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. And I admit I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza. I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give to Diantha. I do? What kind of gifts? Yeah! Your donuts. Stories of what you've done. My stories? That's right. Think about it. There are people and Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city at the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together. That's all quite true, but are you sure dear Mama would be happy with my story as a gift? How could she not love that? If I were in her shoes, I'd swear I'd be crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled when my little sister shares her stories with me. Sabine has a little sister? Well, I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumiose. But I'd hate to worry her by letting her know I've been slipping out of Hotel Richissime. Oh, that? Don't worry, Diantha knows. She what? According to Jacinthe, yep. Oh, well then, I suppose I can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things, and I can't wait to tell my dear Mama all about it. It's all thanks to you, really. Aww. But one day, I'll become a Pokemon trainer, and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, Phantom? I'd be happy to. Thank you ever so much. Dude, she's gonna be a cracked ass Pokemon trainer when she's older, dude. Look at the people she's like. She's the daughter of a champion. Was basically... Holy shit, my phone ran out of battery again. What the fuck? That's not good. Hey, welcome back, Azure. Is this ZA? Yes. We just technically finally finished it. It's been a while. I'll be your coach, Ansha. I can train you up and you can pay me a donut. Deal? Deal. In the end, I gave dear mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love. The second was a book telling the story of my adventures with Team MZ. Oh, more artwork. Mama looked so very happy. She even asked for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters of my story. What could I say but yes? My friends in Team MZ and I will have to continue our thrilling exploits. But for now, thus concludes the story of how I, Ansha, came to meet the fine Rayquaza. She seems to make a much better writer than an artist, considering how, like, eloquent she is. I'm comparing it to her art. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. She's just a baby. Daughter of a champion, no less. A bit of a fraudulent champion. I hope she doesn't mind me saying, but you know. The next day, your alarm is going off every time. You have too much money? No such thing, unless, you know, unless you maybe have a few billion, in which case definitely too much. But you know. Morning, sunshine. Prepare to be astounded, kid. We've got a special new system we want you to take for a spin. Come by my office and I'll tell you all about it. See you soon. Alright. And this is what I believe will be what leads us to being able to encounter some new stuff. Yeah, scamming. Well, it is the Rust Syndicate, so maybe. Get ready to start special scanning. Special? Okay, let me explain. You know how pockets of hyperspace Lumiose are still appearing? Some of them aren't like anything we've seen so far. So we've developed a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call it the Special Scan System. Yeah, start special scamming. Well, I say we, but it was the fine eggheads at Quasartico who did the developing. When we run a special scan, it should pinpoint a rare distortion that leads to an unknown pocket of hyperspace Lumiose. But the system's not quite ready, which is why I need you. Go do some hyperspace survey tasks so we can get enough data to run a special scan. No. Really? We're back to that immediately. Okay. Awful. But whatever. This is what will eventually lead us to getting all of the other legendaries that exist in this game. Which is a lot of them. Obviously not everything. There's a fair few that aren't part of it. But generally speaking, leads us to a fair few. Unidentified Megastone detected. What could I be missing? Well, maybe there's a few things I'm missing. Hey, kid! You got a second? We've been alright. Sorry again for the business with the Gumi on the bench. Oh, it's you. That's all. I just saw you and thought I should apologize. I don't have any questions for you. Especially not right now. My hands are full with this Lumiose Museum robbery case. Need a hand? Oh, sorry. It's not a real robbery. It's a training scenario. All of us on the force have to do them. We're role-playing what we'd do to stop a robbery at the Lumiose Museum if one actually happened. Do not redeem! Yeah, that's a special kind of scamming. But come to think of it, I know if you got skills. I've seen them in action. Maybe you could give me a hand. You could play the robber and pretend to break into the museum for me. Hello? I feel like this is a setup. Let me know when you're ready to play a little make-believe. Or in this case, make-betheve. Okay, banned. Immediate banishment. Wait, where is... Is it on the roof? Oh, it must be. Do not redeem! No! 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 So good. Sir! Why would you do that? Why would you... Wait, how do we get up there? Do I have to go here? Seems to be like the only way to reach the ceiling. The ceiling? The roof. Anything special spawn here? Ghastly, I guess. Any shiny Ghastlies? I have to go the long way around anyway. Any of you guys shiny? Oh! It's so good. Okay, can we get over there? Shit, I don't think we can actually. Wait, how do I get up there then? Other way? Perhaps? Will never not be funny? Absolutely, yeah. Especially, like... It's so messed up because they, like, specifically target, like, vulnerable people as well. Like, old people and stuff. Doubly so because I feel like... You can tell, like, if you've actually watched some of the videos, they mentally dehumanize their targets. Which makes sense, because otherwise you'd be an absolute psychopath for, like, happily scamming, like... you know... Some random 80-year-old, you know what I mean? There's no way in hell you'd be able to consciously do that without, like, thinking of a way to make them, like, less human in your mind. Because I'm not worried about my grandma now, because she has no cell phone of her own. Yeah. Holy shit, we went high up. But the problem remains, how do we get up there? Am I missing something? How does one make that gap? I must be missing something. Let's go one way around it fully. Because there's like a thing up there too. Oh, maybe it's from up there? Yeah, maybe. That seems to be... Okay, no, it's what... It's... Yeah, okay. I might have to go from this one here. But the question is, how do I reach up here? Maybe I go in between and there's like a ladder at some point. Yeah, okay. I go in the center and there's probably a ladder here. Bam. Now, to be a scammer like that, you gotta have some human empathy. Like you have to lack empathy. I wonder how much of it is also the mentality of like them telling themselves, well, they're rich, they have lots of money anyway. Without really going into the idea of odds are they actually don't. Some of them do, yeah. Does it make essentially robbing them justified? Probably not. Like if somebody had like 10 million, you still really, morally speaking, you shouldn't rob them of it, you know? Obviously, you can go into deeper philosophical debates and what ifs if you really want to. But if you go by just general morals, you shouldn't rob somebody of something that is not yours. Oh, it's a big boy too. Resistance unidentified. What do you guys think this is? Bam. Scamming's messed up. Unidentified mega. Who could this be? What the hell? Why are we back at the fucking sky pillar? Welcome, Phantom. Welcome, Phantom. Wait, are you Latios and Latias? You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey. You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey. Are you familiar with this Pokemon? Oh shit, it is Latios and Latias! This is Latios. This is Latias. It is highly intelligent and understands human speech. It's highly intelligent and understands human speech. Ha! Can also use telepathy to detect the locations of those it cares for and to sense their emotions. Ah! We would like to request a battle with you. Siblings of the Sky. Good that I have dragon resistance, actually. Are you ready to begin? Ready as I'll ever be. Fortunately, we have Diancie, and Mega Frostlass. So it's just a double battle immediately. Latinos and Latinas? Yes! We love Latinas. Insert Shadow the Hedgehog. Brother, you can't just murder Latias like that, dude. Broski. Okay. Okay. Tank. Boom! Double kill. That's the Nihilite. An impressive victory. The and press victory. The railgun. Latinas. Shadow the Hedgehog. Where? Marvelous. Please take this Megastone. Latiosite. Marvelous. Take this Megastone. Latiasite. I hope we meet again. Somewhere, sometime. I'm assuming the idea here is that they are Latios and Latias. Are they gonna, like, vanish magically? There you go. Bye, guys. I was curious. It's like, what? Huh? What have we not done yet? Is that yes, Latios and Latias. My bad. Wait, are we full healed again? We are. Nice. Though we haven't gotten Latios and Latias yet. Latinos and Latinas. Yeah. The sun is getting low. Who do you think I am, the Hulk? Sun's getting real low. Alright, any Gengars? Gengars. Ghastlies. Realistically, if I'm gonna look for anything, I should look specifically for a shiny Gengar rather than a shiny Ghastly. As much as I prefer leveling up a Pokemon naturally, the idea that I'm gonna have a shiny Pokemon that I have to fucking trade is uncomfortable. You know what I mean? See, okay, if you guys were okay with wasting time, what I would do is I would go... Where was it? Wait, it was just there. I would go in here, and I'd look for a shiny Snova. And I'd just walk around a while. But I don't want to waste you guys' time. I know you guys would, like, die of boredom. Because I would literally just be running in circles for, like, ages until I finally found the Pokemon that I'm looking for, you know? And I wouldn't subject you guys to that. Not without, like... Not, like, unprompted. I could... Ooh... Shiny Emboar. That's a thought. I'll save. I'll leave it here, I think. It is, like, 4 in the morning. So... Just remind me of the art of Shadow being hugged like a plushie in between 3 Latinas. Damn. It should have been me! It's not fair! But yeah, there you go. That's... I guess, more or less, the ending of Pokemon Legends ZA. That's the main thing, I think. The rest is just, like, post-story. Oh, you can get this cool, legendary. Now you can get this cool legendary. And whatnot. So I'm not going to go too deep into that stuff. I think, you know, getting Rayquaza is the big thing. Also, let me see what Roku sent me. Oh, my... Oh, that's what you mean with cats. I thought you mean literal cats. Also, why are there cats on your screen? Did you download malware? God, this reminds me of OG malware shit. As you will know. Azure, like... Azure can probably... Remember the fucking butterflies, Azure? On your fucking desktop that would just kill your actual, like, processing power, whatever the hell they targeted. Some idiot did that on the college lab. Oh, that's... yeah. Bum. Bum. Can I say something? And I need you guys to believe me that I'm not making any of this shit up. You guys know the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, right? And I need you guys to believe this. When it was released, me, Footstep, me, and Drill, I'm not sure who else was in the call. I think somebody else might have been there. But I shit you not, we started making jokes and memes. And basically, I think I brought it up as like, so yeah, imagine this is all just one big like ploy to end up having an Avengers moment where we get all of the Smash characters. And then we were like, ha ha ha, yeah. And then we legit were just like bouncing around the ideas of each of these characters appearing. I'm like, then there's Mr. Game & Watch. Wow. And then we didn't guess Fox. But we guessed like a couple of the cameos. It's like Samus. Wow. And I think we were just talking about that the entire time. And lo and behold, the next day, almost like an exact day after, Fox appears in the trailer and we're like, wait. And apparently in the movie itself, there were lots of cameo appearances. And dude, we were talking about it recently. We're like, damn, we should have fucking recorded that ahead of time and like dated it, because oh my god, that would have gone crazy. I know they've covered him in flowers and makeup, but I know deep down he is the happiest man alive. He didn't find the Latinas found him. Goodness. Though, I would argue you can't really call Chell Latina. I feel like that's categorically like kind of incorrect, no? All things what's the technicality? Well, what do you where does the term Latino/Latina come from? She'd categorically not be Latino because there would be nothing. She's indigenous, no? I understand like her VA and stuff is like probably Latina, but like the character of Chell quite specifically wouldn't be. At least by the actual definition of what Latino means. Location-wise, yes. The demo, yeah. The Latin hadn't been part of it yet. We give her a pass though, it's Chell. Fair enough. Goodness. I feel like, yeah, it's as with most things that are like historical speaking, we tend not to look too deep into the details and keep it with an eye of fiction. Because if you get to the real stuff, things would start getting a bit, there would be issues. So we stick with the Disney cartoon logic. Let's see here. Ugh. Here we go. Should we raid somebody? As it is 4 in the morning now. Dude, I'm gonna let you guys know if I rank up more in Pokemon Champions. Right now, I'm Master Ball tier. Like, I think I hover around the 20k in the world mark. I'm in and around the 20,000th within the ladder, which isn't. It's cool, but it's certainly nothing compared to some big shots. I like the plan is to try and reach champion rank. Let's see here. Wait, somebody has like a Weavile comparison between the male and the female versions. Now I'm trying to see what the difference is. My eyes aren't eyeing. Oh, there's an ear difference. Wait, those are the ears? Are those ears? Oh, I see. Huh. Interesting. Anyway. Where should we go, dudes? Huh? Yeah, apparently, oh, that's me. Let me stop that before it starts looping to death. Apparently, male and female Weaviles have like a difference. Who haven't we raided in ages? This is a good question. Truth be told, I do not know. That person's collabing, and I don't like raiding into people who are collabing. A person's also collabing. I usually don't like raiding into people who are collabing just because I feel like it takes away from a bit of the collab stuff. I don't know. It's kind of just a me thing, because I feel like oftentimes they're just busy doing their own thing and I don't want to disturb. You know what I mean? Unless I know everybody involved within the collab, you know? If they're all homies, I'm like, yo, what's up, bitches? And I like crash it. But like, if I only know like one of the people within it, I'm like, yeah, you know. I know Lucian is playing Dark Souls right now, and we haven't raided Lucian in a while. You know who I'm not sure if I've ever raided. This is Evru. She's currently playing Final Fantasy XIV, doing PvP though, so that's not super interesting. But hold on, let me see this. Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I've not raided Lucian in like the last 30 days. I think it's been like a couple of months since I last dropped by there. He's currently playing Dark Souls 2. And Evru, I'm not sure if I've ever raided Evru. I remember they raided me once, ages ago. So what do you guys think? Do you guys have a preference? Final Fantasy XIV Online, currently PvP, though I'm not entirely certain if they're gonna only do PvP or if they're just doing dailies. The title says Final Fantasy XIV and chill. Or we can go to Lucian, who is currently doing Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin. Thoughts? Ideas? I haven't rated either of them in a while. Technically, one of them I might have never have raided before. I'm not entirely certain. Dun, 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 dun. Never before option, I guess? Okay. That'll be the Final Fantasy stuff. Thank you guys for chilling with me. We'll be back again tomorrow. Where we will be doing probably more Scarlet Violet. Especially because we didn't do it today. We got busy with something else. So we're gonna be doing some Scarlet Violet. Holy shit, all of the raid commands. Thank you, you two. Where we will probably beat some more gyms and whatnot. I think it's not too many more. I don't think there's too many more Scarlet Violet streams before we beat the Elite Four and catch up to where we were previously. I actually wasn't that far, all things considered. Hopefully we can go to Area Zero and get some stuff done then. And if I like it, if I see if I feel the urge, I might even go ahead and get some of the DLCs so we can do some stuff there. And maybe I will use that as a way to capture some Pokemon that I might need. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out as always. I'll catch you guys next time. Join the Discord if you haven't done so already. Please consider giving me a sub on YouTube. That way you can make sure you never miss a VOD again. Anyway, until then, stay safe, love you dudes, and as always, have a good one. Welcome back, Roku, and good night.